I can come to you when weary of my flesh. You awaken me from death. God, I need you. No more walking by the flesh. That's when I leave you. God told me I'm someone. Told me I'm someone. Told me I'm someone. Told me I'm.
Hey y'all, today is currently Thursday, February 8th, and I'm making my intro to the last vlog. So what y'all are going to see in this vlog is the last 3 days of January I had. So these videos consist of videos from January 28th all the way to January 30th. When I tell you I had a week and God had taught me so much in that week about myself and about my faith. So come with me to recap my week, the last week of January that I had. Guys, it started off with me going to church, and after I went to church, I had went to go see my friend because the word that my preacher was speaking at church was literally talking about how we should reach out to our fellow brothers and sisters in our community. So I was like, I need to go see my friend. I haven't seen her in a minute, and I know she's going through stuff, and I'm going through stuff too. So I popped up on my friend, and we ended up hanging out, and it was just a good little hangout, and I really missed her. So shout out to Jemiah.
Where have you been? But where we at? We are at a pizza place right now.
You're at pizza place.
And we're waiting to get our food. Yeah, this is our first time coming here. And what do we get? We got a Hawaiian pizza with bacon and pineapple. Well, I mean, it says it, what's on a Hawaiian pizza. But then we're gonna watch a movie when we get back to the house. So yeah, see y'all later. Guys, we got the pizza. We're walking to the house. We got the pizza and the breadsticks. We're almost there. We're like a block away. And we're gonna meet y'all there when we eat the pizza, dude. So, bye.
Finally, we got back to the house. Once we got back to the house, I had found a movie for us to watch, and we ate our pizza.
Look at the pizza. Look. And I'm eating it with this dude. And we got some breadsticks.
So the movie we ended up watching was Soul Surfer. It is about the movie of Bethany Hamilton. She was a girl who surfed and she got in a shark accident and her arm got bit off. So that's the movie we ended up watching. So yes. Now that's all I recorded on to that day. But let's go on to January 29th, the next day, guys. January 29th was definitely began on kind of a rocky start. I was emotionally all over the place and my mental health wasn't the best that day. So I really just felt drained and just out of place and sad and depressed in the beginning of the day. So it was going to start off with me crying, but towards the end of the day, it ended up going really well. And I just want to thank God.
So, it's one of those days where I really don't want to do nothing. I'm just a little stressed out. I'm tired. And my brain is just like, bleh. My brain.
A few minutes later.
Like, girl, that's how you do it.
Guys, after a lot of praying and a lot of crying and just listening to worship music, I felt better because God restored my soul. Like it says in Psalm 23, He restores my soul. He restored my soul after I prayed and I cried unto the Lord. So if you're going through anything, go to the Lord and He will restore your soul. But on to the next part of this little segment.
But I ain't gonna lie, earlier I really was crying and I had a good cry. But then
I don't know how. I think it was just probably the amount of dopamine that just hit my head. That's probably what it is. The energy levels are boosted. But I really think I'm gonna go on a run, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me as I go on a run. So after I spent time with God and, you know, released all those emotions in prayer into God, I felt like I should go on a run. So I'm gonna show you guys me getting ready to go on a run. So let's go. So guys, I'm gonna wear this, hold on, let me see, this pink shirt. You see, pink shirt, black pants, and my waist trainer, and then I'm gonna top it off with my white jacket, and then in a few seconds y'all gonna see me later in the full outfit, and then I'm gonna be outside going on a run. So yeah, just ran a little bit, so I don't know if I can. I just ran a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all. Put my shoes in there. We're just gonna walk, and then when I get back to the house, I'll show y'all how many steps I walked today. But I'm gonna start running again. Let me catch my breath. All right. Hopefully I can hold y'all in my hand. All right. I'm near this tree. Ready, set, go. Okay. A little bit. Whew. Y'all, in the beginning of the day of January 29th, it was a little rocky. The emotions were everywhere, but God had literally came through, calmed me down, and comforted me, which is, I can't do nothing without him. And then after that, I ran on a run. The run was real fun. I felt rejuvenated and I felt restored. But now let's get into the last day of January that I had. Let's be honest, on the 30th, I barely recorded. All I recorded was me sitting down doing Bible study and everything. That's all I recorded that day. But other than that, I'm just gonna add that part of the video. Yeah, so let's go into the outro. Hey y'all, so I just want to say, guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this YouTube video I made. I just wanted to take y'all with me on my beautiful life journey and just really be open and honest and transparent with you guys. As y'all can see, there was a lot of crying, but there was also a lot of fun I had with my friend, and there was also a lot of working out and just letting go of the anger and just the sadness. And I also want to let y'all know, no matter what y'all going through, we can do all things through Christ. It is okay to be sad. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to go through storms and trials and feel discouraged. But the thing is, you don't have to stay in that dark place any longer than you need to. You can always go to God. And not only that, even just cry. When you're under a lot of pressure and you feel stressed out, let it go. Let the tears go. Cry your eyes out. Like, I'm gonna be honest. During that whole entire week, from January 28th to the 30th, I was crying like crazy every day those weeks. I will be in my bed listening to worship music and crying to God. And what really got me through that hard season I was going through, because mentally, I was going through a lot. During those 3 days, God had literally showed me my heart. God had showed me that I was the one holding myself back. And during that time, I was going through a mental, like, well, I wouldn't say a mental, I was going to mental fatigue. God has revealed to me that I should take better care of my mental health, because let's be honest, I wasn't taking care of my mental health. And one of the ways I wasn't taking care of my mental health was I wasn't taking the time to take care of my ADHD. As if you don't know, I have ADHD, and I stopped taking my meds a long time ago, and it's been affecting me really bad, and I just couldn't do it. But during those 3 days of crying and just seeking God and just being at his feet, God revealed a lot of pride within my heart. So I just want to tell y'all, no matter what storm you're going through, there is a reason and purpose for the pain. There's a reason and purpose for the trial. And you want to know what's crazy? Just recently, last Sunday, mind you, today is February 6th, my pastor literally talked about the importance of trials. And he read out of the book of James chapter 1. And I'm going to read it to you. And when I tell you, God was really doing a work within me. But this week, it was Sunday, February 4th, my pastor spoke this. And this is why I love going to my church. God be speaking to me through my pastor. And he don't even be knowing it. But I'm going to read it to y'all. So it's James chapter 1. Alright, so consider it nothing but joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you fall into various trials. Be assured that the testing of your faith through experience produces endurance, leading to spiritual maturity and inner peace. And let endurance have its perfect result, and do a thorough work, so that you may be perfect and completely developed in your faith, lacking in nothing. If any of you lacks wisdom to guide him through a decision or circumstance, he is to ask of our benevolent God, who gives everyone generously without rebuke or blame, and it will be given to him. My pastor spoke this word, right, just recently. And when I tell you, it made everything make sense. I had to go through that trial. By me going through that trial, it led me to like, hey, yo, I need help. Like, I remember seeking God. I remember praying to God, like, God, I don't know what to do. My brain can't focus. I can't do things correctly the way I want to. So during that time, I was seeking God on what should I do. I was asking God, should I start back taking my meds? Like, what should I do to take care of my mental health? And he literally spoke to me, and he gave me the wisdom that I needed. And I'm going to start back getting the help that I truly need. But this time we're going to do it different. This time I'm going to do it with God. This time I'm going to pray. This time I'm going to allow God to guide my steps when it comes to taking care of my ADHD and managing my ADHD. And me and God both came to the agreement that I should start back taking my meds. So yeah. So during those times of trials, I sought God for wisdom, and I cried a lot. It's okay to cry. It's okay to have emotions, to be down. It's okay to go through trials, because guess what? It produces endurance, and endurance, patience, and it helps grows our faith. So I just want to leave this with y'all today. No matter what you're going through, there is a reason for the trials you're going through. There's a purpose behind it. Any trial we go through helps build our faith in the Lord and our trust in the Lord. And that should be something you should be joyful about. I'm glad I went through what I went through. It allowed me to trust God more. It taught me to know, like, you might think you know what's best for you, but you really don't. God knows best. For years, I ran away from getting the help I truly need. I'm like, I don't need medicine. I can do it myself. And that was just pride talking. But God had really showed me, like, baby girl, you had pride the whole time, and that was meant to help you. it really showed me I did not know better for myself, but God knew. And like I had to go through that mental hardship and emotional hardship in order to see like, oh yeah, I do need help. I need to start back taking medicine. I need to go to therapy. So God really humbled me that whole week. He humbled me. So yeah, he humbled me. My faith grew more. God knew better. For years I thought I knew better. I thought I could take care of my own ADHD, and I was self-reliant on myself. And then I was being reliant on God, and God was like, "Some baby girl, what you're trying to do ain't helping you. I'm trying to call you higher, and where I'm calling you to, I need you to be able to focus." Let's be honest, due to my ADHD, it's very hard for me to focus on certain things and stuff. But God was calling me higher, and God had to take that pride out of my heart. So yeah, I just want to tell y'all, no matter what you're going through, cling on to the Lord, cling on to Jesus. And I want to just leave y'all with a verse that was really helping me during that season of just mental hardship and emotional hardship. It was Psalms 63 verse 8, and it says, "My soul clings to you. Your right hand upholds me." Like when I tell you, I was clinging on to Jesus like never before during that time. This is me clinging like crazy because I needed him. But yeah, I hope my little testimony kind of encourages y'all to cling on to the Lord during your hardship. But I hope you guys like this vlog and this little mini testimony at the end. But I love you guys. Wait, actually, let's do this. I love you guys. But God loves y'all more. So, yeah. A girl I watch on TikTok be saying that, but that's not something I came up with. But once again, this YouTube channel is for God's glory and man's good. So I hope y'all like this video. And yeah. Mwah.
God told me I'm someone, told me I'm someone, told me I'm someone, told me I'm